Hi, this is Michael Kaszubski, and this is the Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbit podcast brought to you by Regroup Advisors. Today's fun story, as Jim likes to respond, he likes stories, I like stories. We're trying to top each other here every week when you listen to us. This week's one, I think he's going to have a hard time topping. So one day, we got called by a client to help settle a difference between two brothers in a business. Won't tell you the topic, but suffice it to say, they were angry at each other, as my son later described it. Once again, great parenting skills, bring a 12-year-old to a mediation hearing, and we start talking. At one point in time, it gets so hot, I call a TV timeout and put both adults in the timeout themselves and send one out to the parking lot, and I'll leave one in the room. My son, who's now sitting there in the chair with his legs dangling, kind of just having his little snack, asks a question and says, "Can I ask a simple question?" And the individual said, "Sure, young man, what's your question?" He goes, "Well, I don't know. What my dad said made sense. Why won't you take the deal?" At which point in time, this individual kind of blew up, threw his papers up in the air like it was making it rain, and was walking out the door, dropping colorful language as he left. Now, we don't condone sitting down and getting into those areas because a lot of these topics can be done ahead of time. Good planning, open communication, and walking through things with either your partners, your investors, or your workers or employees avoids these types of things. You never want to get to this because the outcome is always unpredictable. But in this particular case, it was predictable. My son went home, told my wife exactly what happened and all the colorful words that he said verbatim without being unfiltered. And hence I got grounded and put in an adult timeout too. So lesson to everybody, solve the differences ahead of time. Make sure you have these things solved. A little bit of planning goes a long way. And that's today's Tuesday Tidbit. We look forward to speaking to you again soon.
If you've enjoyed this episode of Business Plain and Simple Tuesday Tidbits by Regroup Advisors and don't want to miss future topics, well, like and follow us wherever you get your podcast. Interested in learning how Regroup Advisors can help your company? Contact us at info@regroupadvisors.com or online at regroupadvisors.com.